friends. I've been promising a sun oven video for a while, and we're about to do a meal in the sun oven. So I'm going to do a real quick review. This isn't a cooking video, even though I'll tell you what we're cooking in it, but no recipes or directions or anything like that. Just the sun oven and a couple of tips if you're cooking in it. So let me spin you guys around and I'll show you the different parts that come with it. So the sun oven itself is a pretty simple piece of equipment. You've got your cooking box, which is pretty sturdy, and obviously we're not being sponsored by All American Sun Oven, but that's the brand that we have. There are different types of sun ovens. So you've got your cooking box, and your cooking box actually has a seal around it. So this glass door, when you set it down, it seals everything in. If I can get it one-handed. So it seals everything in. So when you put your food in it, a lot of people are concerned about cooking outdoors, bugs, animals, whatnot. But the box is sealed. So once you put your food in it to cook, you set this down, you lash it in place. It's sealed against the elements. It can rain, it can snow, animals, bugs. If they are outside, they're not getting into your food. And to cook, you have reflector panels here, and you simply open them up. And I'll show you guys again outside once we put our food in it. But you open the reflector panels up, and these capture the sun outside, and they reflect all that sunlight. So you've got 4 panels, so whatever the temperature is outside, these are going to amplify it by reflecting more sunlight into your box to cook your food. And it doesn't cook it at super high temperatures, so this is more of a slow cooking method. We're going to put ours out about 9 o'clock, and we'll let it cook until at least 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and then we'll take it in and then we'll eat. But it's a very well-constructed device. Depending on where you live in the world, you may want to use these. These legs allow you to lift your sun box up and angle it to get more sun. We rarely use that. When we cook, we have plenty of sunlight, but if sunlight's a problem for you, if you're way north, you may want to use those, and you simply put these legs into the small holes here, and then that lifts it up at whatever angle you want, and then you can lift it up and down. So let me get it set up outside, and then I'll show you what we're cooking in it today. So I probably should have told you some of the add-ons that come with it. So when we got our sun oven, it comes with 2 pots that you can cook in, and these are made for cooking in it. They're kind of old-fashioned looking pots, but you get 2 pots, one with a clear lid, one with a traditional lid that you can't see through, and these stack in. So if you're cooking 2 dishes, you can put one in the bottom, one in the top, and then the top one we typically put the see-through lid on. And we're cooking a chicken dish today, so we'll definitely use this so it gets some browning on it. And then you've got racks. So again, we're cooking with 1 pot today, so we'll only use 1 rack. And this rack just keeps it elevated so that once the temperature rises inside, it cooks from all directions. It comes with several other racks. This is the same one I just showed you, but we've got 2 of these. And actually, I misspoke. We have 3.
That was too noisy.
It sure was.
Because you were being too loud.
So we've got We've got 3 of these racks, and you can also use these racks if you're dehydrating and you want to put something on there, or if you want to, whatever, you can put your food on there. And we've got different racks if you want to hang something in there to cook, like ribs or Boston butt or whatnot. You've got a rack that you can hang inside of it to cook on also. We've actually never used that though, but I'm sure people more creative cooks than us will figure out ways to use that effectively. And another hanging rack that you can use in there. So
For beef jerky?
yep, for beef jerky and things like that. You can hang them on this. That was Mrs. SG. You can hang them. So, and Spider-Man. So she's actually used this one to do some beef jerky and some venison jerky for us. I've never used it, but obviously I'm not the only cook in the house. So, okay. So if I can stop dropping things, I'm gonna go set our table up and show you what we're cooking. So we have a little small portable table we put ours on. You could set it on the ground if you want to, but we choose not to because we have the table. And it's early in the morning. You can see inside. I'm gonna go grab our chicken dish and put it in there, and we're gonna get cooking. So we're doing a pretty simple dish in our Sun Oven. We're doing a chicken and rice dish with carrots and some sausage in there also. One thing that we do, I talked about, we have 2 pots. If you want to brown your chicken before you add it in with your other ingredients, you can do both pots. Set the chicken on top, let that brown for a few hours in the Sun Oven, but obviously we have other amenities. So we browned ours in the oven, broiled it for about 15 minutes, give it some color and get it par cooked before we add in. And we've got a few other ingredients. We've got some carrots, we've got some brown sausage, Polish kielbasa, we've got a blend of spices, we've got our rice, our chicken broth, and we're gonna add all of it into this one pot and add this into the Sun Oven. So let me throw everything together and then I'll let you guys see it before I put it in. So we added in our rice, our chicken broth, a couple of cups of water. We did our carrots and we did our spice blend, which has basil, salt, some Cajun seasoning, black and red pepper, a few other things. But we're gonna go add this into our Sun Oven and sit it and forget it, and we'll check back and let you see what it looks like this afternoon. So we've got it in our Sun Oven and we've got plenty of sun up there. It's actually about 9:30, 10 o'clock. So we'll cook this at least until 5, check on it, maybe till 6, just to make sure the rice has absorbed all the liquid and everything is cooked through. And we'll let you guys see how everything looks in our all-American Sun Oven. So we're out here, it's about 1 o'clock, 1:30. And the Sun Oven is doing what it's supposed to do. So it's kind of hard to see the thermometer with all the condensation on there, but it's cooking and we can feel it and tell it's up to temperature. It's doing what it needs to. We got full sun today, and we're just gonna let it continue to cook for a few hours, and then we'll open it up and we'll take it out and have dinner. So we'll come back again when we sit down at the table. All right, so it is 5:41. So we left it on, and I probably would have left it on a few more minutes. Mrs. SG is cooking some sides to go with this dish, but it got really cloudy outside and we're expecting rain around 6. So I'll give you guys a quick peek at it. So it's perfectly cooked. Again, this isn't a cooking video, it's just a Sun Oven video, but our food's perfectly cooked. The rice absorbed all the liquid and it's nice and tender. So as soon as we get some French fries for Miles Morales, SK2, then we're gonna sit down and we're gonna eat. and enjoy our food. You have anything to add?
Yes.
What is it, Miles Morales? If you get knocked down, are you going to get back up?
A bomb exploded in King Pan.
Okay, all right. So we're going to log out, enjoy this meal after a hard day of outside work. And we just watched the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movie, so we'll be making Spider-Man quotes for a while because somebody loved it. So as always, God bless our great country, America, you, wherever you are, your garden, your kitchen, your harvest, your meals, and your family to be blessed with prosperity as we are. Zapper out.